Welcome back to Love Where You Live. I'm Travis Culver here at the Orchard House in the Sunny Slope region. This is actually right along Highway 55 outside of Caldwell on your way towards Winnemucca, Nevada. A lot of people travel through here on their way to Nevada and California, and this place is known for its soul food. It's known for making food that's like grandma used to make with natural ingredients, and they have amazing desserts and fudges and sandwiches and everything. So we're gonna try out their food. We're gonna visit with Chris, one of the co-owners, go back in the kitchen and show you how it's made. I've come here for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I may be a bit of an addict. You know, you have huge breakfasts, things like that. So tell me just a little bit about the food, like just what that's gonna be like if I come here for the first time.
Real simple food. It's not complicated, but we use really high quality ingredients. We use only butter and cream, and
like grandma
that's
used to
definitely
do.
the key.
Like grandma used to do.
Absolutely. We do that for our baking, and then we make things from scratch. So we hand crack every egg. We roll out our crust, which is a huge job, but it makes the pie so much better. We get local fruit, so our peach cobblers it's peach season right now. So it's the very best when they're in season and available. And so we have the property, we'll grow some of our own vegetables and herbs. And so
I didn't know that. So you grow some of your veggies
we have
and
a
herbs
little
here.
garden here.
Look at you, buy Idaho local source and everything.
Yeah,
Well, that's kinda
so that's what's important to us, and there are other things that we can't get locally, like salmon, but we have a friend who's a commercial fisherman, and he ships it to us direct, and so we can tell you what river it was caught on
Oh my
and
gosh,
by
I
who.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just taking a moment. Her peach cobbler, out of this world. I will drive to Marsing to have Chris's peach cobbler at the Orchard House. And the thing that's neat about Marsing is it's a town full of orchards. So when she says she gets locally sourced, we're talking she can just about cross the road and get the peaches for her cobbler.
Why do you think people like your desserts so much?
I don't know exactly, other than it's real fresh and simple.
If you ever had like a grandparent, a grandma, for example, that was always baking, and you walked into her house and it was just always that smell in the air, that's the Orchard House. You walk in the front door, it doesn't matter the time of day, and you're overwhelmed with just that. It's like a smell of home.
But we make it fresh every single day. We're baking, and so anytime you come out, you're gonna find something warm right out of the oven on the counter. But yeah, it makes you feel good. We have great coffee, so you can come meet someone for coffee and sit and, it's wonderful.
That is fair about your desserts. I will tell you that they look and taste homemade, and maybe that's part of it. I mean, food has this way of like triggering memory. And triggering like nostalgia, you know? And I think if you grew up with anyone, whoever that person was that loved to cook, and there was a sense of joy when you ate their food, maybe that's what it is.
And the pie was kind of my thing, and that's exactly it. My grandmother, it's her crust recipe that we hold dear. And I have always baked pies my whole life, and so that was definitely something that we brought to the table. But you also, based on our location, we have cherries. We pit the cherries, and then we do it from absolute scratch when in season, and then.
And that's hard to find.
That's
hard to find because even some of the restaurants.
Takes a long time.
Yeah. Well, even some of the restaurants that have amazing food that are kind of chains. I mean, their food is great, but oftentimes for them to do it, they have to make it somewhere else, freeze it, ship it, have it thawed out, whatever. I mean, you're talking like, again, back to how it was done in Grandma's house. I mean, she pitted the cherries. She did all the boiling of the peaches herself, skinned them herself, the whole 9 yards. I mean, that's a lot of work.
But we love it.
So that's the Orchard House. Amazing food, down-home atmosphere, and a beautiful drive. If you'd like to know more about the Orchard House, just visit our website at lovewhereyoulivetv.com. All right, time to dive in here. Here we go. That's a good burger.